Hello guys, welcome back to G Prediction. Today, I'm going to show you how to use Sofascore app like a professional bettor to make smarter and more accurate prediction and to avoid losing bets. So if you're meeting me for the first time, my name is G Prediction and I'm going to teach you how to make that betting life very easy. And today, I'm about to make your personal betting life very easy. So without wasting your time, let's get started. So most of us probably have our Sofascore on our app and our phone, and we are using it to check our live scores and sometimes make lead to analysis. Right, but in this video, I will share with you 3 powerful betting secret strategy on how to actually win bet every day with Sofascore. Right, so if this is what you want, stick with me to the end and I will show you everything you need to know. Right, so if you don't have Sofascore on your phone, you can go to your Play Store and App Store and download it. Once you download it, you're going to get this interface like this, right? So this is the interface you're going to get. Now, you can also click this particular area where you can see different sports you can make prediction with: football, tennis, basketball, ice hockey, volleyball, handball, different betting or different sports you can select and make prediction with. But in this video, we are going to be talking about just the football, right? So that is what we are going to be talking about. So when you get to that interface like that, the next thing you're going to do is to pick up any football match, any random football match you want to pick. So in this video, I'll pick the game between PSG and Aston Villa, so I can show you the exact step-by-step pattern you have to follow. Right, so the next thing you're going to do is to scroll down to the particular area where you see matches on your Sofascore. So that is what you're going to look when you get to the particular area. The next thing you're going to do is to follow these rules. Now, this is the first rule on this strategy, right? So this is the number 1 rule in this particular first strategy. Now, let me tell you, you can pick up your pen and biro and write it down if you want to, right? So I'll tell you now. If a team has scored 2+ goal, I repeat, if a team has scored 2+ goal in 4 of their last 5 games, they are very offensive, and that is a great option for over 1.5 or both team to score. If a team, either team A or team B, scored at least 2+ goal in 4 of their last 5 games, they are very offensive, and that is a great option for over 1.5 or both team to score. Now let me give you a practical example. Right, so this is PSG and Aston Villa. You can definitely come here and let's calculate the last 5 games home, which is the PSG game I've played, PSG team I've played. Let's calculate it, and after that we check if they actually scored 2+ goal in the last 5 games. So this is it: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the last 5 games PSG have played. Now let us check if they have scored 2+ goal in 4 of their last 5 games, or even 5 of their last 5 games. Let us check, right? So you can see that this is the last game they played. The 5 game they played is the last game, right? So now let's check. So you can see that PSG actually played 1-0. They won here. They played 1-0, which is not 2+ goal, but they won. So you can see they actually played 2-4. They had 2+ goal here. They scored 2+ goal. They scored 4 goals. So you can see they actually had 1-6. They had 2+ goal here. They scored 6 goals. And you can see that they actually had 3-1. They had 2+ goal here. They scored 3 goals. And the last one against my club, Liverpool. Wow. They actually played 1-0 and they have just 1 goal. So you can see that when you want to calculate, you can see that they only have 3 games where they have 2+ goal, which is this particular game. In the last 5 games, they only had 3 games, which is not advisable to go for over 1.5 because that option is not okay, right? So now let's check the away team to see if they have this particular option, and then we can pick this particular entire game to have over 1.5 or both team to score, right? So I'll explain something to you. Let's go. So now let's calculate the last 5 games Aston Villa have played. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is it. So this is the 5 games they've played, and now let's calculate if they have 2+ goal in the last 5 games, or even 4 of the last 5 games had 2+ goal. Right, so you can see that Aston Villa won here. They played 2-1 and they had 2 goals. Now let's go to the next one. You can see that Aston Villa won here. They had 3-0 and they played 2 goals. So you can see that Aston Villa won again here. They had 3-0 and they have 2+ goal. And now you can see that Aston Villa won here. They had 3-0 and they have 2+ goals. 3-1, I mean, they have 2+ goal. And you can see that they actually won again here. They are 3-0 and they are 2 plus goals. So you can see that 5 out of 5 in the last 5 games you played, all the 5 games they've played had 2 plus goal, and this is a sign that this particular game, PSG versus Aston Villa, can have over 1.5 or even over 2.5 goals to be scored. But what you are going to be going for is an over 1.5 according to what we are seeing here, right? So they can play over 1.5 and they can also play over 2.5, or they can play both teams to score, right? But the only thing I'm not going to be giving this particular game both teams to score is because PSG does not fit our requirement, because if you want to predict both teams to score with this strategy, you want to make sure that PSG, that is the home team, have at least they scored at least 2 plus goal in 4 of their last 5 games. Same goes to away, and if you can do that, then you can get an over 1.5 or both teams to score bet, right? So that is how to actually use this Sofascore to make analysis. This is for the first step. Now let's go to the next step. Let's go. Now the next step is actually very simple. Let's use another team to make our analysis. So this is we're going to be using, in particular, next step, that's the next strategy. We are going to be using Oxford United versus QPR, which is Queen Park. Now you're going to be using a particular game to make our analysis and to make what you want to look for. So now let me tell you. So you just want to give you the trick, so you can pick up your pen and biro and write it down. There is if you want to write it down or make a screenshot. That is if you want to make a screenshot, right? So now let's go. So if the last 5 meetings between team A and team B ended with at least 2 goals or a winner every time they meet, is a sign that that particular game is not going to be having a draw, or even if they have, the probability for them to have a draw is going to be very, very low. I repeat, if team A, that is Oxford, that team A and team B always play together in the last 5 games, you check the last 5 games and you notice that every time they play, they meet together, they have 2 plus goals every time, right? And they always have a winner. So it's either they have 2 plus goal every time, or they always have a winner every time they play. So it's a sign, when you see that particular option or particular setup, it's a sign that they are going to be playing home or away. But the probability for them to play a draw is going to be very, very difficult. Right? I hope you understand. So let's go. Right, so when you come to the particular area, now let's check the head-to-head. This is the head-to-head, and you can see that the head-to-head, they only have 4 meetings according to what we are seeing here on Sofascore. They only have 4 meetings, and we are not going to be using this particular setup. We are not going to be using it because we want 5 meetings. But I just want to give you an example of what I'm talking about, so you can understand that when you're going to do yours, you make sure you follow all the instructions. I believe you understand, right? So now let's go. So now this is the 4 meetings they have met: Queen Park and Oxford, and you can see they played 2-0, they played 5-0, they played 2-0, and they played 1-2. And you can see that in all the games they've played so far, in the last 4 games they've played, all of them actually have 2 plus goal and they actually have a winner. So this is a sign that this particular game might play home or away or not, but I prefer you actually go for 5 games. You check the 5 games, and after that you can definitely pick them to go home or away, right? So if the last 5 meetings ended between home or away ended in at least 2 goal or a winner every time they meet, it's a sign that this game is hardly going to be having a draw. Right? Yeah, it can have a draw due to some factors, but the probability for it to happen is very, very low. So that is the second strategy to use. And now, finally, this is actually going to be the last trick and last strategy to use. So this strategy works for those who actually love to predict games on live bet on different bookmakers. So if you love to play live bet, this strategy is for you. So let's use an example. Let's use PSG and Aston Villa. This is PSG and Aston Villa. Now let me tell you something. If a team, either team A or team B, they are playing and they have the highest shot at a particular time on live, they have the highest shot and highest possession, but they are still playing, maybe they don't have any goal, you can pick that particular game to play that particular team to score a goal or over 0.5 or sometimes over 1.5 depending on the score lines, but I prefer over 0.5, right? So let me explain better so you can understand. So let's use particular game PSG and Astro Villa again. Just want to show you something. So let's use PSG for example to get this. So this is PSG and Angers. So this is PSG and Angers. So I actually play this game with this strategy. That is why I'm actually using this particular strategy on it, so you can understand, right? So I'm using this particular strategy as an example, so you can understand. Now, when you actually predicting any game live, the next thing you have to do to check the next thing you have to do is to click on start, right? If they are playing 0-0, probably they are playing 0-0, and you want to see if this particular game can produce a goal or not, right? So when you click on start, the next thing you're going to do is follow these instructions. Let me read it again so you can understand. Let me tell you again so you can understand. So if a team with high shots and possession but no goal, and they are still playing live, right? It's a perfect example that they are going to be playing over 0.5 or sometimes over 1.5, but over 0.5 is the highest probability, right? So let me show you. So if a team, that is team A, for example, this is PSG and Angers, you can see that PSG was having all the ball possession they have in a particular game. They're having all the ball possession, and they're having all the shots. They're having all the best shots, right? And they're having all the ball possession, but they were not able to score goal at first half. So when you get to second half, and you can see that PSG is also having the ball possession, they're having the highest ball possession and the highest shots in the particular game. You can bet that particular game to have first PSG to actually score, or full time over 0.5 if you want to. PSG to actually score, or full time over 0.5. The probability for you to win that particular game is very, 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 very high, and definitely a particular goal will happen in the particular match, right? So that is how to actually do it. So how do you actually check live games on your Sofascore? It is actually very, very easy. You click here, this is live. When you click there, it's actually going to display all out games that are currently on live, and you can check up any random games you want to check. So let's use a particular game just to check up any random game. Okay, this one doesn't have any stats, so you want to make sure that the games you are predicting have stats, and after that you can use that particular stat to actually make predictions. So wait for when real games are available. All these are actually low leagues games, which is not acceptable. So wait for when big games are available, and you can use particular strategy. So this is how to actually win bet with Sofascore almost every time. So if you like what I do, all you have to do is to hit that subscribe button, turn notification button, because anytime I drop some video like this, you will always be the first to be notified. And we have more betting strategy we want to share with you guys. So make sure you like and share, smash that subscribe button for more updates. So if you want to win more and bet smarter, you have to use this particular application called Sofascore the right way. So if you watch this video to this level, you can see GP prediction. Thank you for sharing this trick with me, and I'll be happy to respond to you. You can also like this video, subscribe, and turn on the bell notification for more powerful betting content like this. And I'll see you in the next video. If you want me to predict any betting strategy for you, just say it in the comment section, and I'll be there to deliver them to you at your doorstep. See you in the next video. For now, peace and love. Bye bye.